Good morning, welcome to my channel, Foothills Explorations. Today about family members who chose to go to the diaspora and suddenly all the foolishness has disappeared and they are the wisest, the most knowledgeable, the most exposed, the most civilized, and the best. It is a fact that more than 25% of Zimbabweans are in the diaspora. And the implication is that in almost every family or every village, there are some individuals who are in the diaspora, documented or not, but they are all the same in the diaspora. Being in the diaspora, the assumption is you are earning in hard currency and therefore you are better off financially. Because looking at an average salary in Zimbabwe, say $300 per month, it's not enough to sustain an ordinary family household. And therefore, when people get an opportunity to go out of the country to earn salaries or income in hard currency, they place themselves on a higher ranking than everyone else. They place themselves on a higher ranking, higher than they are supposed to be. Suddenly they think they are better, they are more qualified, more knowledgeable, financially superior. They look down upon everyone else back home, even if those back home were better than them before the opportunity of migrating was presented to them. Because going to the diaspora is not only based on merit. To some, it was a question of a chance, an opportunity. They saw an opportunity moving, they grabbed it and they went with it. Not that they were good at anything, not that they were the most genius, not that they were the brightest, not that they were the most deserving. So the discussion has to be done against that background. These individuals who are out there, in most cases, have generated conflicts in their families. They have generated conflicts in the extended family system or in the village at large. What I have observed is that they have created classes, they have created groups or factions in families, deliberately sidelining whomever has been described to them or presented to them as unsupportive, not following or abiding by the diaspora person's expectations. They cause divisions by channeling their resources through particular individuals. Because it's about resources, it's about food, it's about incentives, there is bound to be conflicts, there is bound to be hostility, animosity within the family. They also send incentives, gifts to particular individuals, deliberately to spite those that they do not, that have failed to toe their line. Those who have refused to move away from their principles of integrity. They use money, they use resources to divide the family, to instigate conflicts in the family. In some cases where parents are still alive, if it's a girl who is in the diaspora, you then realize that the mother usually then sides with the girl in the diaspora and sides with the diasporans faction, sidelining the rest of the family. And once it gets to that level, that's poor motherhood. And it also happens if the person in the diaspora is a male, and the father tends to do the same. But largely the mother controls both boys and girls. I'm not sure why and how she does that. She manipulates the system unless that child is very principled, is focused, and does not allow manipulation of whatever sort. So that's the challenge that we have in our families. That's the challenge that we have in our societies, where money is used to separate, where money is used to discriminate, where money is used to abuse, where money is used to override decisions, where money is used to influence inappropriate decisions. You also get to a point where, in situations where they are family valuable, say a family house, family property, those in the diaspora, because they are resourced or they're better resourced, they then choose to improve the home, and in the process they literally take over, because they've injected some financial resources. They choose to take over the home. And if you attempt to question, they can manipulate the rest and they are isolated. And should you choose to follow the legal route, they are better resourced. They can wrestle you down legally because they are not resourced. They can afford to hire any legal guru, and you can't. You can only shout from a distance. So such people, such individuals in most families, in most homes, have elected, have chosen to manipulate, to drive, to determine the direction on which decisions, family decisions, are supposed to be made. But this has to be addressed. This has to be stopped. Somebody has to take action. Somebody has to do something. This problem, if unaddressed timely, can even lead to deaths, can even lead to permanent hatred, hostility, disruption of family relationships, permanent hate, permanent psychological injury, trauma. So when you are in the diaspora and you want to help people back home, don't treat them like trash. Don't send junk. Don't buy clothes from the charity shop and send to Zimbabwe. Those junk clothes are also found in Harare, in Mpedzanamu. They are there. Those are kids in Harare. So don't send kids to Zimbabwe. Don't send junk to Zimbabwe. They are not animals, those people back home. If you want to help them, do it sincerely. unconditional aid. Yeah, fine, there's no aid without conditions, but the strings must not be too much. Don't enslave them. Don't make them your people. Don't send junk. Don't send second-hand goods. Don't send whatever you wouldn't want in your home. Don't. And be humble. Treat everyone the way you would want to be treated. Respect others as you would want to be respected. Everyone is equal before God and the law. Thank you.